Have you ever had a feeling you couldn't explain? A strange urge to call a friend out of the blue, or an unsettling sense about a new job opportunity? That's your intuition, sometimes called your gut feeling or your inner voice. Intuition is powerful. It's a wisdom deeper than what we usually rely on in everyday life. It's beyond logic and reason, connected to something more profound. The world is loud and our minds are busy. Sometimes it's hard to hear those quiet whispers of intuition amongst all the noise. So how do you know when your intuition is trying to tell you something? Let's explore the signs. Sign 1. A deep sense of knowing. Have you ever had a moment where you just knew something without having a logical reason? Perhaps you sensed that a new acquaintance wasn't being fully honest, or you felt in your bones that a particular path was the right one for you. This deep sense of knowing, without relying solely on facts, is your intuition speaking. Many times we try to rationalize this feeling away. It doesn't make sense at the moment, but remember, intuition works on a different level. It gathers subtle cues, patterns, and energetic information that our conscious minds aren't always processing. For example, you're thrilled about a job offer. Great pay. A fancy titled tea seems perfect. Yet there's this persistent, uneasy feeling you just can't ignore. Your intuition likely detected things that don't match the glossy exterior. Maybe the office buzzed with a frenetic energy hinting at a stressful work environment. Perhaps comments from your potential boss revealed misaligned values, or you sensed a subtle discomfort in their presence, hinting at potential conflicts. It's crucial to note that your intuition isn't judging the job as objectively bad. It's warning you that it may not be a good fit for you. Your soul knows what makes you thrive, and when there's a misalignment, it will create this sense of disharmony. Trusting your intuition in these situations can prevent long-term dissatisfaction, even if your logical mind tries to override those feelings. Remember, intuition isn't always about being perfectly right every time. It's about honoring the subtle whispers of your internal guidance system. This inner wisdom wants to keep you in alignment with your highest good, ensuring you're walking a path that's authentically yours. Sign 2. A sudden urge to act. Sometimes your intuition doesn't whisper, it gives you a strong push to do something. You might feel this sudden, unexplainable need to call an old friend, take a different way home, or even make a big change in your life. This urge might seem a bit strange or even random, but it's a sign that your intuition is trying to guide you towards something important. For example, you're going about your day, and all of a sudden, you have this intense feeling to reach out to someone you haven't talked to in a long time. There's no real reason for it, but you just can't shake the feeling. Following your intuition in this moment might help you reconnect with a dear friend or find unexpected support when you really need it. Now, it's important to remember that these urges from your intuition don't always promise a certain outcome. Sometimes, it's the act of doing that matters. Maybe taking a different path home leads you to discover a hidden gem in your neighborhood. Or maybe deciding to finally leave a situation that's been holding you back creates a ripple effect of positive changes in your life. The tricky part is telling the difference between a true intuitive urge and just a temporary feeling. Intuition often feels urgent, but also oddly calm. It might make you a little uncomfortable because it's asking you to step outside what you know, but it also feels right, deep down. By learning to trust these nudges and take action, you open up your life to all sorts of unexpected possibilities and the hidden guidance your intuition is ready to offer. Sign 3. Vivid and symbolic dreams. Dreams have been revered for centuries across cultures as gateways to profound wisdom. While not every dream is a message from your intuition, paying attention to particularly vivid or recurring dreams can be highly revealing. Dream symbols are often personal, so it's up to you to decode their meaning. Notice emotions, themes, and patterns that emerge. If you're stuck, dream dictionaries can be helpful, but trust your own interpretation above all else. Sign 4. Physical sensations. Your body is incredibly clever. It's always sending you messages, and sometimes those messages come from your intuition. Have you ever had a gut feeling about a choice, or felt butterflies in your stomach when something exciting was about to happen? Those aren't just random reactions. Your body is a powerful tool for understanding your intuition. If you feel tightness somewhere, like in your shoulders, it could mean your intuition is trying to warn you about hidden stress you need to deal with. But if you feel light and relaxed, it probably means you're going in the right direction. Sign 5. Synchronicities and coincidences. Synchronicities are those weird but wonderful coincidences that feel too perfect to be random. They're like little winks from the universe, letting you know you're on the right track. Have you ever been thinking about a problem, and then a song comes on the radio with lyrics that seem to answer your question? Or maybe you bump into an old friend, right when you needed someone to talk to. These special moments are often your intuition trying to get your attention. Think of them as little signs guiding you forward. Let's imagine you're struggling with a big decision. Suddenly, you see a quote from a teacher you admire that seems to speak directly to your situation. Or maybe you're in a bookstore and a certain book practically jumps off the shelf and has the perfect advice for what you're going through. These aren't just coincidences. They're messages meant for you. The key is to notice these synchronicities when they happen. Keep your eyes peeled for those seemingly random events that feel surprisingly meaningful. The more you pay attention, the more often they'll appear, confirming that you're in tune with your intuition and the universe has your back. Sign 6. Strong emotions, both positive and negative. Intuition can trigger strong emotional responses, both positive and negative. A sudden wave of joy or excitement can indicate you're about to step into something aligned with your highest good. Conversely, a wave of inexplicable dread or sadness can be a red flag. It's important to listen to your emotions, but not be controlled by them. If a situation sparks strong fear or anger, use those emotions as starting points for self-inquiry. Your intuition may be alerting you to an unhealthy dynamic or the need to set clear boundaries. For example, you're invited to a party, and the thought of going makes you feel disproportionately anxious. This anxiety could be your intuition alerting you to people or situations at the event that aren't in your best interests. Sign 7. A quiet, persistent voice. Sometimes your intuition is like a quiet whisper, a gentle nudge in the back of your mind. It might manifest as a single thought that won't leave you alone, or a feeling of quiet unease that simply won't dissipate. This subtle voice is easily drowned out by the noise of everyday life and the louder demands of our ego. Here's how this might manifest. While doing mundane tasks, a specific thought lingers in your mind. A project idea, a place you feel drawn to visit, or a conversation you need to have. Don't dismiss these whispers as irrelevant. They may contain the seeds of your next step on your path. Remember, intuition is always loving. It's here to guide and protect you as you unfold on your spiritual journey. However, it's essential not to confuse intuition with fear or ego that can mask itself as inner knowing. As you practice discernment, your ability to understand these subtle nuances will strengthen. I hope you found the video insightful. Did something in it make you go, that's interesting, or give you that gut feeling of knowing? I'm always curious about how intuition shows up for different people. Feel free to share your experiences in the comments. As always, wishing you a beautiful day.